Hello, and welcome to day 48 of 100 Days of Bad Videos. As you know, from time to time, I ask people around me that I'm close to give me a subject matter. I do this for a couple of reasons. One, the obvious is sometimes it's kind of hard to come up with different things to talk about and, to be able to expand on. And two, I also do it to challenge myself to be able to talk about any subject or a subject and make it personal. And that's the main point, is taking something that someone else says and making it personal to me and giving my story around it. So tonight's talk theme actually came from my father. I asked, we were having dinner together, him, my mother, and my wife and I asked them both to give me a subject. And my dad's subject for tonight was, why do you do what you do? Now, when he first said that, my mind went 1,000 different ways on why do I do what I want to do. Now, it went positive and negative. And when you think about it, that's the question that we always ask ourselves, or we should be asking ourselves. A lot of times when we do things in a negative manner, or we do things that we really don't want to do, you ask yourself, why did I do that? What was I thinking? Because, logically, we know that when we do something that we shouldn't do, or we really don't want to do, or don't expect to do, and we do it from an impulse standpoint, we do it, then we instantly regret it. But then there's other times that we do stuff and we want to do it because it's things that we like to do, or things that we want to do, or things that is connected to us from a passion. Now, you're going to laugh because all of this stems from emotions. And I could easily go back to emotional intelligence, where, of course, is where my mind first went. But then I thought about several different stories on, character and person and inherently who you are. And of course, I always think of the story of the scorpion and the bullfrog. And if you're unfamiliar with that story, quick summary is the scorpion wanted to get across the pond, and it asked the bullfrog to take them. And the bullfrog says, no, I'm not going to do that. Halfway through, you'll sting me and we will die. And the scorpion's like, that doesn't make sense, because if I sting you halfway through, we both will die because we both will drown. And the bullfrog thought about it for a second. And then he said, okay, I'll take you. So the scorpion got on the bullfrog's back, and sure enough, halfway through, the scorpion stung him. And the bullfrog turned over as he's dying and said, now, why did you do that? Now we're both are going to die. That made no sense. And the scorpion looked at the bullfrog and says, because it's my nature. It's who I am. A lot of things that we do is because it's our nature, it's who we are. That's why we do what we do a lot of times, because it's inherently in us. Now, for the good things, that's a great thing. If it's inherently in you to be a good person, or, to do positive things, that's good. But what about when it's inherently in you, you're doing something that is inherently in you, but that you really don't want to do, or maybe you outgrown. I'm not saying it necessarily is bad, but maybe you've outgrown it. What do you do in that situation? Well, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt that you can do something about it. You can change, but it is some of the hardest work that you're ever going to face. Change is hard. Some change comes easy, some change comes naturally, but other change, and that deep change, changing bad habits, that's hard. How many people out there who from time to time wanted to lose weight, and you've been on this yo-yo up and down for years, and you can't lose weight? Or other different things that you try, bad habits, smoking or drinking or whatever it is. It's hard. Change is hard. And they have formal programs that you can go through. You can talk to someone to get you through, but inherently, change has to come from inside, from you. You get to a point where you have to say enough is enough. I know I do what I do because of who I am, but I no longer want to do that. I want to do something new. So you inherently have to replace a bad habit with a good habit. And that's hard work. And the reason why I'm telling you this, because like you, I struggle with certain things about my character, about how I am. I want to change and I'm committed to changing, but it's hard. So as I said the other day, just keep on pumping. Keep on moving forward. Don't give up. You fall down 10 times, you get up 11. Keep on. It's worth it. Your life has to be worth it. You have to know that your life is worth to better yourself is worth it. To chase your purpose is worth it. And the only way that you're going to reach your purpose is you have to change. You have to become someone new. So when it comes to doing what you do, sometimes you have to become someone new, a different you. So little food for thought for the night. With that being said, just remember, life gives you two choices. You can either run with the big dogs or you can stay on the porch with the pups. My name is Aaron Allen, and I choose to run with the big dogs. See you out there running.